All right, so got another tool haul here, and nothing I necessarily need, but figure it was the only one I hadn't upgraded yet. So um, finally decided to retire my old 2862 mid torque 3/8 drive, and I finally picked up the 2960. Been eyeballing this for a few years now, but never really pulled the trigger. And since I picked up the 2967, I figure it's about due time. I got a decent deal on it, nothing crazy. I got it as a kit. The tool, two 5 amp hour batteries, and a charger, and a blow molded case. It was like 260 bucks. It said used, but it looks pretty much brand new to me. Maybe it was used like once. But I probably had this 2862 for probably 4 or 5 years now, maybe a little longer, and it's been great. It's got good power. I think the only difference between the two is about 100 foot-pounds. This one, I believe, was rated at 550, and then this one's 650 nut busting. And this one's great. It's just the head size. I can't always get it into places, and I don't have it with me, but I tend to grab my 2854 compact 3/8, and obviously that one's only rated at 250 foot-pounds. So whatever that one can't break loose, and I can't really get this one in there, I usually have to step up to my 2962, a half-inch drive, mid-torque, and then obviously switch to a half-inch drive socket. So again, I figure it's about due time, just for comparison on the head size between the two. Try and line that up as best I can. And as you can see, it's probably about maybe an inch, basically the anvil length, as far as like clearance. So it's definitely shorter. Yeah, I figure it'll be a good addition to my work set, and then I can finally retire my 2767 and 2862, at least for home use. My biggest problem, being a tool addict, is once I do upgrade, I don't always like to let go of the tools I already have. And then, as you can see, I have a 2767 back here, and then obviously the DCF 961 that I showed in the previous video, and then the DCF 900, as well as all my other DeWalt tools. So again, I don't necessarily need to keep these, but I'll find a use for them. But again, the other thing I do like is that Milwaukee finally switched over to the DeWalt style 3-ring light setup over the single light that doesn't really distribute a lot of light. And then obviously the 2767 is pretty useless. So it's a nice addition that Milwaukee finally came on board for. So again, just figured I'd kind of show it off, put it through the paces once I get it to work, and then kind of give my 2854 break on some of those stubborn bolts. But again, as always, thanks for watching.